close proximity. You can do whatever you want.
Be as loud as you want.
You'll be as loud as you want, and it's fine. It's 8:35. I'm so glad we kicked off Monday morning. You know what? Before the show, we're like, how can we get excited? How can we just motivate this morning? And we've talked about bodily functions.
But these are the things that are left unspoken and need to be said.
Finally.
We're all thinking it. No one's saying it.
I know this morning people are going to leave the show thinking, thank you, Lovin Dubai, for saying what needed to be said. Doing the people's work. Let's jump into our top story this morning. A massive mabruk to a successful birth after a woman successfully gave birth on an RTA bus. And not only that, some of the RTA's employees, they went above and beyond to go and visit the newborn and the new mama at the hospital. So the woman thankfully safely gave birth aboard the intercity bus headed to Ajman, and the team wanted to congratulate her and ensure their well-being.
So the delivery occurred naturally, and both the mother and the baby were transferred to the hospital in good health. The news went viral, and now everyone is suggesting baby names. What would be the first one you come up with?
But Basola?
Basola.
Because like that.
If it's a girl, Rita, like RTA, but with an I in the middle. Get it? Rita, RTA. That's brilliant.
I'm thinking, who's sitting at home? You know when you make a funny joke and you just chuckle to yourself. There's someone at home being like.
I genuinely laughed at this one though. That's brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
Like, who thought of that?
Rita, Mamacita. And then, but other people are calling out the RTA saying, okay, baby born on the bus, free transport for life, make it happen.
That makes sense.
That got the most likes.
It makes sense. It's like when you fly on an airplane and someone gives birth on an airplane, they have like a white passport, right?
I actually think they had to stop doing that because...
Really? People would
because
intentionally...
it's dangerous. Because you're not meant to be flying.
Yeah.
Like, being on a bus is fine, but I think there is, after 8 months, correct me if I'm wrong, people, you shouldn't be flying. So
I think
then
it's 7, to be honest.
People would be pushing it a little bit, because imagine... set your child up for life with free flights on an airline.
That's so true. And also, like, if someone questions you, like, how far along are you? You can just say, like, don't be rude, none of your business. So you can push it.
Yeah, but not worth it. Although someone said, apparently traffic towards Ajman is so bad, even enough time to give birth. Not that bad, guys.
That is good.
And they're always
they're laughing at the back.
They're always trying to improve the road systems. Some days you get caught in it, not enough time to give birth.
That is true. Okay, well, Rita takes a cake. I love the name. I really hope that she goes with it. And that's all I have to say for that.
We don't even know if it's even for a boy. It could be a boy.
Rita. Oh, that would work just as well.
I feel like in that Friends episode, and it's like Vivo. What is it? Oh, Vito. And she's like, how good is Vito sounding right now? Anyway, massive congratulations to the new mum. And also, by the way, the RTA really just went above and beyond. There was no, I guess, need for the employees to go and greet the mum at the hospital. I was going to say that.
Like, that is a sign of, like, love. That's, like, Dubai's love.
Sweet.
Where else do you see that? Most people go, like, not on the bus, get out, or figure out outside. But the fact that they did go above and beyond, just like you'd remember that forever. You have your friends, your family, and the people that awkwardly saw you give birth. What more could you ask for?
But you're so right. That would not happen in every country. But speaking of incredible compassion, we are now looking for your compassion because K9 Friends has reached full capacity. As you guys know, they're a dedicated animal shelter that works night and day to provide care and support to abandoned and stray doggos. And now they are facing an urgent crisis. So the shelter's kennels have reached maximum capacity. It's summer, so that is not great. And they have a waiting list which has soared to a staggering 142 dogs.
So in an effort to address the critical situation, K9 Friends is reaching out to the community, appealing for foster parents and adoptive families to step forward and make a difference in the lives of these deserving canines this summer. So K9 Friends shared the sad reality of a shelter that they are at full capacity. A waiting list of doggos who need a home are calling upon the community wherever you can, if you can foster, if you can adopt, any of the above.
And help out this summer, particularly fostering. If they are at full capacity, there's 140. Now, you know what's scary? What does waiting list mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's 142 doggos who are without a home right now? So if you have anything that you could do, as we said, foster, adopt, give your time, just get in touch with them. Now more than ever, winter months, that's crucial, summer months, super urgent, that they need support from the community. And they are just one of about 5 shelters tirelessly working, because the number of abandoned dogs and stray dogs and cats is just phenomenal. So every now and then we do share these stories in hopes that we can spread the word that if you can help to support a doggy, you should do it.
And also, so if there are full capacity within the shelter, that means that no more dogs can come inside, you know? So if you foster even, that's giving space for another dog to come in until, well, you're gonna fall in love with a dog anyway. You foster a dog, you're gonna want to adopt it by the end of the fostering period. But that just gives more room for dogs to come inside as like time goes on and as people are adopting and fostering and sponsoring, especially during summer. Like, it's an insane time.
But can I just say though that a lot of people have the big hearts for wanting to do it, but you do see posts, and I think this was shared, was dogs in Dubai. And if you're interested about getting a dog in Dubai and you have questions, follow that Facebook group.
Of course you follow that Facebook group.
I'm in all of them.
You're the biggest
I tried being British men's group, and they don't let me in because you get great tea. If you are interested in sponsoring, so what they say is that actually they'll see a big influx of people.
Yeah.
But even the people who want to foster and adopt, they're more interested in pure breeds. Mm-hmm. And what happens is sometimes the desert dogs get left behind, and they're known to have actually more affectionate natures.
Yeah.
They'll love the cuddling. They just love anything they can get.
They love the love, want to be loved, and love to give love. They are cute, by the way. So cute. They're adorable. I think they're the cutest dogs out there. So
don't just go essentially for pure breeds. There's loads of desert dogs, and they're absolutely adorable, and they also need your support and care.
And truly, what difference does it make?
So let's jump into our next story. Dubai royal wedding snaps are going viral. How exciting. As you guys know, we're knee deep in wedding season, and quite a few royals weddings have already taken place. We're talking Jordan. Obviously, we had one of the big weddings just 2 weeks ago. And on April 5th, Her Highness Sheikha Mahra bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and her fiancé Sheikh Mana Al Maktoum held their wedding, which is the official marriage ceremony where they sign the marriage contract.
Massive, 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 massive mabrooks and congratulations. And the pictures are giving above and beyond. So despite the pictures, so Sheikha Mahra is the daughter of the Dubai ruler, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The newlyweds shared the news of their marriage through a poem written by the father of the groom, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid bin Mana Al Maktoum, on their social media account, their official Instagram account. The couple got engaged back in March.
And it's quite uncommon to see photos of UAE royal weddings, which is why we are so obsessed with these ones in particular. So for the big night, Her Highness Sheikha Mahra wore an unbelievable white gown, and it was actually designed by Dubai-based designer Ezra Couture, which we love, homegrown brands, and complementing her husband Sheikh Mana's traditional Emirati attire. The bride looked divine in a white, quite voluminous ball gown.
That's not a word.
With with an amazing veil. She kept it elegant and chic, minimal jewelry, but the most stunning diamond bracelet, watch and rings. But I'm more obsessed with the cake.
It is voluminous. But the cake itself was voluminous.
Cake is voluminous.
A 7-layer cake, but it's bigger than any 7-layer cake you've ever seen. It's aesthetically pleasing, goes with the decor all around. The dress fits with the cake, fits with the decor, the background, the backdrops that they thought of, the photos. Everything was done so well.
I loved how elegant one of the main wedding shots, which is just the bride and groom, and they're surrounded by these kind of I think it's like white lily's breath, just like big bushes of them, but it's not too much. It's not too ostentatious, it's not too extravagant. It's just really simple and beautiful. Then obviously a 7-layer cake, because I'm sure they had loads of guests. But it's rare that you see these photos, so we're super excited that they were shared onto Her Highness's royal account, and we get to just have a little gawk. But let's jump into our next story.
So on to more celebrations. So Eid holiday dates have been announced. The Federal Authority of Government Human Resources has announced that the holidays for Eid Al Adha 2023, the holiday will take place from the 9th to 12th of Dhul Hijjah, which is likely to fall from the 27th to the 30th of June. The holiday for the public sector employees is expected to be 6 days long.
As always, we're waiting for official confirmation, and no holiday dates have been announced for the private sector employees. But as you guys know, a few years ago it was announced that private and public sector in general would fall in line together. So we're expecting the same date. So it looks like we'll be off from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That would be a 6-day break in total for people who work a regular week, 4 days of the week, which is phenomenal. And one of my favorite comments.
Yeah, that's why I'm smiling. It's brilliant. It says, get well soon in advance for those people who will be sick on Monday. Get it?
Obviously.
I wish you didn't see that, because I would have so done that.
I mean,
it's a brilliant comment.
Anyone who takes the day off on Monday, I've taken annual leave on that Monday.
You're a genius for that. I was thinking, I just came back. I was going to submit another request. Is it too soon?
You mean, is it too late?
Or too soon after my holiday?
Is it to take another one? How many days do you have? You have the days.
I have a ton.
It's going to be quiet.
Yeah. I might as well.
I mean, it's a bit close to the day.
I've approved it. I've approved it.
But then if you're looking for public holidays, if you take the 26th off and you work a regular week, it looks like you'll have a 9-day break, which is an incredible long break to look forward to. Also, it looks like schools are going to close. The city's about to get quieter. We're really jumping into the summer months. Midday break for labourers is happening. So we're bang in the middle of summer. And yet, dare I say it, the evenings are still manageable.
You dared? You shouldn't have, because they're not. I landed, I want to say like 5-ish.
You came back from the UK.
It was hot. The
I'm
UK
talking
was
about
unbelievably
like
hot.
8, 9 o'clock on a windy evening.
Yeah.
You could be outside.
Yeah. You can, but with pain and struggle and regret. Honestly, it's very unbearable, especially like the last week, the week before I flew, the week prior to last week. Everyone was struggling. No one could go outside.
Disagree. Went to a pool day on Saturday.
Oh, pool days are different.
It was shaded. There was a temperature control pool, so yeah, it was bougie, but...
Temperature control pool. She's living the life. That's why she was like, oh, it's not that bad.
But I mean, it was packed, you know?
Did you have air conditioning?
No.
By the pool?
No. The shade was nice, I must say. Okay, it's 8:48. We're going to be joined by a skating champ, Elizaveta Ignatova, right after this very short break. Do stay tuned on this Monday morning. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today we're joined by a 10-year-old skater who's part of the current UAE national team who just took first place in Skate Emirates Figure Skating Competition 2023 in Al Ain. She was first place at intermediate novice level. She skates, she sings, she does ballet. Welcome to the show, Elizaveta Ignatova. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're so happy to have you.
How are you?
Good.
How did you feel this morning? Did you skip school?
Yeah,
Are your friends jealous?
maybe.
So tell us about your latest competition.
So my latest competition, I got first place, intermediate novice.
That's amazing. I saw your videos. They're amazing.
I've never won first place in anything. So good on you, honestly.
And tell, for everyone who doesn't know, what was your routine? What were you doing?
So first I was warming up before the competition. Then we had a warm up on ice, like 5 minutes or 6 minutes. And then we started the competition.
How long did you have to train for it? How long do you practice a day?
I practiced every day for 2-3 hours.
Whoa.
And I was practicing for about like 5 months or something, my program.
Can I say, so everyone who's watching here on Instagram, they can't see your videos, but guys, go on to our Facebook show because it's perfection. What you're doing, like it's so great. It's like it's faultless. So if you're doing all of this training, when did you actually start ice skating? Can you remember maybe the first time?
Yeah, so when I was 4, I started doing my first steps on ice. And when I was 5, I started taking classes of figure skating.
What's your favorite part about it?
Everything.
Really? Does it get cold?
Sometimes, but nah, because I'm hot, because I train, because I'm moving.
And what are they? So when I see the things, I look at the outfits because, like in your last competition, you're wearing this beautiful white outfit. Is that fun as well, or do you care more about the training part?
I care more about the train part.
How'd you come up with the outfits? Or did you buy them online? Do you have a style inspo?
Like we search the design online, and then like person who makes dresses, we give it to that person, the design, and then they make it.
So cool. And do you train with like kids that you go to school with, or do you train on your own?
I train with kids that are with my coach, but they're not from my school.
Okay.
Are you the youngest one there?
Not really.
But you're the coolest one there.
So when we were chatting to your mom before the show, she said, yes, you're skating, but you do a lot of things. You do ballet, you sing. So tell us what's your favorite and what do you spend most time doing?
I love ballet, and I also love doing theater shows. I had it not a long time ago. I was doing Alice in Wonderland, a theater show. Like it was 2 days ago or something. So it's like a big theater there, and then everyone makes like different shows and all of that.
Who did you play in Alice in Wonderland?
I was the caterpillar and the gardener.
My God, 2 roles? You're that good. They gave you 2 roles. So what would you say is harder, ballet or skating or singing?
Skating is quite harder than all of them. But ballet, I was doing it when I was small, and gymnastics, but then I went to ice skating because I like it.
What does it feel like when you're starting one of these a skating competition? Because you're about to do some really cool moves on the ice and everyone's watching. What are you thinking in your head?
That I can do everything and I'll make it.
It's amazing.
That's a mindset.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do in like 10, 15, 20 years time? Do you want to be ice skating forever, or do you want to ice skate and sing at the same time?
I don't know. I'll see.
you know what, the world's your oyster. You know, you already have more talents than most people your age or my age.
And us too. So also, you've come on the show and you've brought your notebooks with you. And can you tell us a little bit about what they are?
So I do designs on one app, and then right now I'm starting a business of selling notebooks with them. And I want you to take one. Which one do you want?
Oh, no, I don't want to take one. I want to support the business. I can buy one.
That's perfect.
These are super cool. They're very my vibe.
Yeah, they're very nice, by the way.
When you say you designed it, what does that mean?
So I was drawing on the app. I put the colors, then I smudged it and all.
These are super. Can we get like a close up?
So
Like they're
nice.
super cool. So how did you can design something online, and then how did you decide to make it? And then why are you selling them?
Because I want to get money for my training and all my classes for competitions and to travel to different countries.
So if people essentially want to support your journey, they can actually buy these notebooks, which is really cool. So
But this is just like a trial design, so yeah.
It's amazing. Go with that one.
You know what you should do though? Like I'd love if I was buying it and it had like a little signature from you there. Because then it would be like you're buying like, it's not just the...
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that. That's where we were...
That was my favorite.
This one?
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. So on this show, I think we're super lucky that we get to meet and talk to people who are super talented in all walks of life. So it's really cool that you're able to come on the show and tell us about your skating. And like I said, guys, these are to support her journey in terms of classes and things, because obviously it's not a cheap thing to do. So if I wanted to buy one, do you know how I would do that? Maybe it's on through your Instagram account?
Although still, like, we didn't do anything like that. These are just the
early
first
days.
two.
Okay.
Casey, you got the first draw.
No, I'm going to pay for it. But they're super cool. Elizabeth, do you have any advice for maybe to parents or maybe to kids who want to start skating?
Yeah. So when you start skating, you should make sure, like, you practice a lot, so you are able to do everything. And so let me think.
Practice does make perfect.
You know what I really liked what you said earlier? You said, when I'm about to go on, I just think I can do it. And I think that's so important, because the whole message of like believing in yourself, it doesn't matter what age you are, that's something that we need to like constantly remind ourselves. And you have that amazing mindset already. So I think even that is great too.
Oh, you should give yourself a pat on the back.
So believe in yourself and practice. And I think it doesn't matter if you're skating or if you're doing anything, we should probably be doing that.
100%. Morning affirmations.
Elizabeth, it was also lovely to meet your mum before the show. So hi to mom if she's watching. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with your career and also with the notebooks. They are absolutely cool. Thank you so much for joining us.
You can have this.
Okay, I'll take it. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. A massive goodbye to everyone. I hope you have a fabulous Monday morning, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.